for the NLG New York City chapter and has assisted in developing a legal observer curriculum which improves the cultural competency of legal observers in interactions with demonstrators, Black communities, and law enforcement. Jill earned her PhD in Public Administration from the School of Policy, Planning, and Development at the University of Southern California. She holds a Bachelor of Arts degree in Anthropology and Master's degree in Public Health from UCLA and a Gender Studies certificate from Makerere University in Uganda. Dr. Hunt,
Into the mic.
First of all, I'd like to thank the National Lawyers Guild for this wonderful recognition. It's a recognition that I just never imagined that I received. I also like to thank the New York chapter for following our role with the past 10 years in the streets of New York as a fellow. There are a number of folks who trained me, and I always give them credit for basically training me so I could actually do this work. I also want to thank my family, my sister, Dr. Bridget Humphreys. You know, I have to give street credit to my parents, Bernard and Cheddar Humphreys, for raising 3 children who are all in service. My sister is a physician. My brother, who is a retired educator, teaching in the LA High School District, and myself. And she should say her wonderless child who went into education and really is an activist at heart. So I just want to give much credit to my parents. And of course, those old world Africans. And the indigenous folk, and the Irish folk that make up my multi-threaded lineage heritage. I want to start off by saying, I just want to read and tell a story to you all. This is pretty much how I teach when I'm working with the wild seed millennial children who I work with, teach, right? And so this story begins 78 years ago. 78 years ago in 1937, a group of radical immigrants, primarily the children and grandchildren of immigrants from Eastern Europe, decided that they wanted to found a radical law association, right, to protect people's rights against property rights. And in 1937, they held a convention in New York. There was another group of people, 12 African-American men, who were the original founders of the National Bar Association that was founded in 1924 out of the Greenville movement in Mississippi, and it is the oldest black bar association in this country. And those 12 African-American men came to the founding of the NLG in 1937. And they decided, right at that point in history, which is a Kairos moment, as I said yesterday, that they were going to create a new and envision a new society, right, and use the law to advocate for the protection of everyone's rights. Folks, understand that's a radical moment. Because in 1937, folks, we are in the heart of Jim Crow, right? So for these radical communities of people, particularly those 12 African-American men, 2 of them, Charles Hamilton Houston, and our esteemed Thurgood Marshall, who was his apprentice, right, were right there. What does that mean for us, folks? What does that mean for me as an African American? They came with a purpose, just like I came with the guild and continue to do my work with a purpose. And that purpose is to envision a different society, a different world. For those of you who are studying here like I do, we are the giddy multitude, right? And what do I mean by the giddy multitude? Thank you, 1 minute, real quick. The giddy multitude are those groups of people who decided they wanted to envision a different society. It comes out of Bacon's Rebellion in Virginia. Indigenous people, Native people, indigenous European servants rebelled against the elite. I come with a purpose and I share with you all. That's our lineage, folks, and that's what we should share with the world. Thank you.